Jeez, I haven't done this before.
Spot.
Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for it.
Where from the feet?
You had 7 strikeouts today. It's a career high for you in the big leagues. What was working for you?
Yeah, I thought sweeper and changeup were really good today. Too many 3-ball counts, too many walks. I gotta limit those, but I thought the sweeper and changeup were really good. Utilized the fastball and cutter. Really just tried to keep guys off balance all night and took advantage of the opportunities. When I had 2 strikes, I think I had a few more in there, but like I said, just kind of let them get the 3-ball counts and fight back in the count. But felt good.
You threw 103 pitches tonight in 5 innings. Do you feel coming out in your next and future starts that you can get close to, if not around that same range, and potentially extend the game out with that amount of pitches?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I pride myself on being a big, strong guy. I take my preparation very seriously in the weight room. Cuffy does a great job in terms of conditioning and strength training in order to get our bodies ready for that next one. And I feel like, throughout the minor leagues, luckily it prepares you for that. It prepares you to go out each and every time and get to that pitch limit. So, I'm not worried at all about getting back to that. Just, again, going to take the preparation really seriously these next few days and get my body ready.
You were throwing your 4 pitches for strikes in the first 3 innings. What happened next that you start throwing a lot of pitches each inning?
What was that, sorry?
What happened after that 3rd inning that you started throwing a lot of pitches in the 4th and 5th?
Yeah, I think pitch count starts going up. You start to get a little fatigued, so some of my pitches started backing up a little bit. But like I said in the past, in those moments, you really have to just execute when the time presents itself. So, you might get yourself into a 3-ball count, 2-0 count, but it's my job to fight back and give us a chance, give our fielders a chance to make an out. And I thought I did that tonight.
Could you talk about your emotions facing a future Hall of Famer, and when went through your mind when you were able to strike him out?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't really process it until I got into the dugout. Even after the game, everyone's like, you struck out Mike Trout. I'm like, you really don't put it into perspective until you're able to sit back and look back on the game afterwards. And, he's a tremendous player, Hall of Famer. He's just a joy just to get the opportunity to play against. He's a tough at bat. He worked 2 walks on me. But, yeah, I mean, Mike Trout's awesome, and, that's definitely something I'll remember for sure.
Jack, you and Colby have been kind of on a similar path to get to this point. What's it been like to see him have this success here after maybe kind of a slow start at the plate?
Oh, it's unbelievable. He deserves it all. He's worked his tail off to get here, and then to have the success. It wasn't a matter of if, but when. And I think now that he's getting some more consistent at bats, you're starting to see it all come together for him. And he's just a great player overall. He does everything the right way. He works super hard. He's great in the outfield. He's great at the plate. He battles. So he's been super fun to be able to play with these last few years, and it's great to see him up here in the bigs having success.
How were you and McIver working together tonight? And he's also contributing offensively as well, but just behind the plate there.
Yeah, Willie's awesome. He's one of those guys you love to throw to because even if you throw a bad pitch, he's going to tell you it's a great pitch and keep your emotions in check, keep you positive. But it's just a constant communication. I think with Shea and Willie, we have that where we're able to come in each and every inning before the start, talking hitters and things like that, just talking our game plan, being on the same page. That's super important, especially with the pitch clock now. Like when you start shaking, you need to make sure that you guys are on the same page. But I thought Willie called a great game. He was great for me back there. We battled together. It was a great win for both of us.
The bullpen came behind you. You retired 12 of 13 batters in the 4 innings, struck out 6. Just how confident does that make you feel once you leave the game? They can come in and shut it down like that.
Yeah, for me coming out of that game, I just told myself I just got to come out of this with a lead, and I had a lot of confidence in our bullpen and our hitters that we were going to maintain it. And I think we've done that for the last month and a half or so. So it's really reassuring as a starter. My job just to give us a chance to win. I did that, and then you're just able to pass it off to the bullpen to keep it in check. And like I said, it's really reassuring when they're pitching as well as they are that you have full confidence they're going to get it done.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.